Hey, yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at the Wolverine V3 Tournament Edition 1 month later, or actually it's going to be 1 month and 2 weeks later. So let's get into it. In my initial review, I said this was a great controller, and I can't stand by that anymore. So in that initial review, I tested the controller for about a week and a half. Didn't really run into any issues. Stick drift was very minor actually, and it was random. Maybe had 3 cases where I had some stick drift, but it went away immediately. But after using this controller for 3 weeks, and this is after I already done the review, put out the video, I got some crazy stick drift, and it's probably a combination of dead zone too as well. So because these two things go together. So I play a lot of Call of Duty, and when I'm turning on people, I had a couple times where my controller would lock and it would do a 180. So at this point, I'm dead. So I'm dead in the game. I reach out to support, Razer support or whatever, and we're going back and forth for about a day. He recommends I could calibrate my controller. So I calibrate my controller. Very easy to do, guys. All you do is just hold the 3 middle buttons, the function button, the start button, the share button, and it puts you in calibration mode. And to get out of calibration mode, you hit the up D-pad, down D-pad. But anyways, to calibrate, all you do is move the stick, you press it, spin it 3 times, and you center it. And then you get out of calibration mode. But this really does not work, guys. Okay, so I did this. I was good for about a day and a half probably. And then I reached out to support again. I'm like, hey, I'm having the same issues, but now my stick drift is really terrible. Like, it's really bad. It's bad than like controllers drifting like crazy to the right. And he's like, oh, you must have not done the calibration right. I'm like, bro, I'm pretty sure I did the calibration right. I even watched the YouTube video of this guy who shows you how to do the calibration. I'm like, and I told him exactly what I did, and he's like, I don't think you're doing it correctly. So, and then he recommends me to increase my dead zone to 1. So at this point, I have my dead zone at 0, and I have my dead zone at 0 literally with every pro controller that I use. And I increase it to 1. I'm gonna say, all right, I'm gonna try it out. Dude, my aim is off. It's when you're aiming and you're following a player, it isn't as smooth, especially because these are Hall effect sticks. These aren't TMR sticks. These aren't your typical analog sticks. It's following the player, but then it starts to pull a little bit to the direction you're moving your right stick to, and it just felt like my aiming was off. And I'm just like, what am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I paid $100 for a pro controller, but I'm not getting pro level. Come on, man. And I just feel so bad for people who bought the Wolverine V3 Pro Edition. Like, come on, man. Like, I feel so bad recommending this controller to you guys. And I want to start doing like a review, maybe a long-term review, before I put my initial reviews on controllers. I just feel bad recommending something and later on finding out it's not that good. So stick drift on this controller, it's there. Dead zone issues, it's there. Back paddle issues, it's there. So now let me talk about that. There's a reason why Scuff and a lot of these pro controller companies don't use mechanical buttons as the paddles, because they're very, very sensitive. And the placement on the I keep saying Vader, bro, the V3 Pro Wolverine controller, it's in a place where you're gonna accidentally hit the button. So I even mentioned this in my review. I turned the 2 bottom paddles off and I just used the top ones. They should just switch back to mechanical, something that isn't easy to press. And yeah, those are my main issues with this controller. It's basically unusable. I returned it. I managed to return it because this is a controller I bought. I managed to return it to Best Buy. They honored it. They returned it. I explained the situation. I even showed them my emails. The dude was like, don't worry, bro, I got you. He returned it. Boom, got my money back. So I'm good. So I no longer have this controller with me. And yeah, guys, I recommend you guys do the same. Submit a ticket, reach out to Amazon. I don't know where you guys bought it, but if you're having issues right now with your controller, you're gonna have issues later. That's how stuff works, man. Don't try to figure out, don't go through the calibration bullshit. Do not submit a ticket with Razer support. Dude, try to get your money back. Get another controller. I don't know, man. So do I recommend this controller? No. I'm sorry for my initial review. Maybe because when doing these videos, you kind of want to put out content before other people, so because you can bring some traction to your channel and stuff like that. But sometimes it's I feel like I should hold off put out a good, you know, thorough review for you guys, and make sure that it's a good controller. Or maybe next time I'll update you guys sooner. I know this is a lot later on, so yeah. All right, see you guys on the next one. Peace.